Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to the Dallas Mavericks. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfish. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Good on the bucket.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Jokic. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForge, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Misses the wing three. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter. And we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Inside. Olynyk can't hit. It's Connect on the wing. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Knipples. And he lays it straight in. Knipples got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. Miller with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. White with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Miller. Looking to end the run. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets leading by 9. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. Knipple, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Knipple. 7 points in the game. Basket good.
Assisted by Devin Booker.
Miller outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett's so good with the ball in his hand.
Pass to Knipple. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
3.
Knipple's got 12.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
.11 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Garnett. That one, no good. That will count. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and...
The Hornets, 21.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Shireman. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. It's tipped. Here's Huff. There's the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Pass to Kuzma. Now Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Here's Hartenstein. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hartenstein's got his first basket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Beasley with a clean look. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Back to Hauser. Celtics passing it around. Here's Kuzma. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Achua. Hornets leading by 7. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the paint. A nice shot by Huff. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
To the left wing. Pass to Jovic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution. Vucevic.
Celtics trailed by 9. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. White. It's deflected. Outside Rozier. To the wing right side. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And it's sent back by White.
You know, as a shooter, you have to be aware of Derek White, one of the top defenders in the game.
Here's Jokic. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Beasley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 9. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. Gunable with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Olynyk, good. A nice assist from Booker. Olynyk's got a second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that one's good. Jokic.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Booker left side. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Boston grabs the miss. Pass to Jokic. Back to Miller. Shoots from the high post. And it's good off the back rim and in. Miller's got 8 points.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
To the inside. Knipple, no good.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Outside, White. Miller outside. Pocket 6. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. just 1 of 5 so far.
To the middle. Garnett rattles the rim.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Garnett left side. It's over Olynyk. And he can't bank that one in. Down low. Jokic with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's White on the wing. He averages about 5 points a game. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Charlotte, substitution. Number
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Jokic with the steal. A 3-ball. Diabate grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively and his confidence continues to grow.
Now Booker. He has 5. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Shireman. Buries it from 3-point range. Shireman's got 6 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Back to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Shireman's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Over in the corner, Rozier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rozier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the
23.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Charlotte leading by 3. Outside, Sexton. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Hornets with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Celtics trailed by 6. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Going to the rack with energy. Wasn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. Over
to the wing. a 17-footer. And the basket by Rozier. And the Hornets lead by 6.
This is what you expect from a vet like Rozier. He doesn't need to even think about his selection. He believes in his shot.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
And Garnett with the slam. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Booker. 16-footer drops in.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
White with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Knipple. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Here's Knipple. Count it!
It doesn't take much for Knipple to find his rhythm, and once he does, this guy goes into a scoring machine.
And they pick up the 2.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Knocks down the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now Sexton. Puts it right back up and in.
Gonna have to do more than that to knock Sexton off his block. Colin is a determined scorer.
Outside Jokic. Now Miller. Now Jokic. Oh, look at that. And he jams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Outside Sexton. Booker. Book it. Devin for 3.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hornets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jokic fires. Jumper is off. Booker with it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.